Grandparents are the most popular providers of childcare in Australia, contributing to the equivalent of $3.94 billion a year in childcare costs by caring for their grandchildren. A survey found 70% of grandparents altered the days or shifts they work, 55% reduced their working hours, and 18% even changed jobs because of the commitment to helping care for their grandchildren. So, are grandparents being put under too much pressure? For more, let's bring in parenting expert Di Wilcox. Good afternoon to you, Di.
Hi, Trace.
It is the easy and cost-saving option, but are grandparents feeling the pressure?
Look, many grandparents are giving up their retirement to actually raise their grandchildren, and it takes a lot of time, energy and effort to raise children these days. And you've got to throw into the mix that they're raising their grandchildren in a changed technological world. So there is a lot of pressure on them.
How do parents ensure their routines are followed if they do, use the grandparents? And do grandparents need to adapt?
Look, if grandparents are only looking after their grandchildren a couple of times a week, then they need to listen to what the routine is from the parents and try and maintain that consistency. However, if they're having those grandchildren for a lot longer, the family needs to sit around the table and come up with a routine that works for everybody.
And how do the benefits of being looked after by grandparents compare to the social advantages of daycare?
Look, when grandparents are raising or helping look after their grandchildren, it creates a strong bond between the two of them, and that's really special. The other thing you've got to remember is that it's such a reassurance for parents when they know that someone that they trust and love is looking after their children. And research has found that grandparents who spend a lot of time with their grandkids actually can maintain their youth a bit longer.
Yeah, it's good for both sides, I suppose. So
Absolutely.
What's your advice to those wanting to use their parents for childcare in the future?
Don't take them for granted. Really appreciate and value what they're doing for you, and don't expect them to drop their life at a drop of a hat. Communicate effectively and work together as a family.
And quick, what about for the grandparents if they are feeling that pressure, Di?
They need to communicate that to their family, and it's okay to sometimes say no. Work together. That's what family life is all about.
Absolutely it is. All right, Di Wilcox, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.